aces in poker, you'll rake in the dough. But around here, back-to-back aces are a big no-no on Cut Sharks. And here's the host of Cut Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Dan. I thank you very much. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I celebrate St. Patrick's Day for about a week, boy. Nice to have you here with us. Good opening poem from Josephine Solomon of Oakland, California. Watching on KRON TV, Channel 4. Thank you, Josephine. Now let's open the board and get to the cards. Teresa Cantrell, our champion. Hi, Teresa. Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
A lovely lady from España, right?
Right, perfect. You sounds great, like a Spaniard.
Now, you live all over the place. You said you lived in Guam before
Yes.
you came here and all. What's the favorite place that you've lived in?
Sevilla, Spain.
Sevilla.
Spain.
Yeah, the bars there, really? And
Oh, great, you know, they have good haircuts and everything.
Oh, good. All
The
right.
only thing they don't have is men's and women's on the same place, you know. I'm thinking about going back and start something like that over it. I mean, it'd be great, something different.
Men and women in the same place,
in
what?
the same barber shop or beauty shop, como you, I don't know how you call it.
Have it for both, there.
Yeah, in Spain, men's go to the barber shop and women's go to beauty parlors.
Well, why not have that'd be a good business.
Yes.
Nice to have you
something
back.
different.
You sure could open a business. Teresa's won $7,100 in cash. That'll help. And our challenger is Dwight McKemmy. Hello, Dwight. Nice
How
to
are
see
you, Jim?
again.
Good to see you.
We just met you on the one show, so won't you again tell us about yourself?
Well, as I said before, I live up in the Sierra Nevada mountains in the central part of California. I think one of my chief claims to, or things to remember, is that I made a mistake one time and went to a baseball game, the old Pacific Coast League days. I picked a girl up there, and that was about 52 years ago, and we've been married almost 46 now.
Well, that doesn't sound like a big mistake.
Well, you never know, you know. If I didn't go on the ball game, you never know what you might find.
That's true. That's right. Nice to have you back, Dwight.
Thank you.
You both cut the cards at the beginning of the match?
Yes, we
Then
did.
we'll pick up where we left off. We play the best two games out of three. As we left off, Teresa the champion won game number one. We're playing game two. Teresa's uncovered a jack. Dwight has uncovered a 6. And we pick up with question 2 to you, Dwight. Dwight, we asked 100 mothers, have you ever looked at your child while he was sleeping and thought, he looks like such an angel when he's asleep? How can he be such a devil during the day? How many mothers have gazed at their sleeping angel and wondered how he could be such a devil during the day?
I think that is a universal thought that goes through mothers' minds. I'm quite sure it did with my wife, with ours. In fact, I've even heard her comment on it. I would say about 55.
55 of the
Oh,
100 mothers have said that? Teresa?
No. I disagree with him.
Really?
I had 3 on my own. I mean, they mess me around all day long. They're bad, you know, during the day. Well, they're angels, you know, but still. Anyway, every night when they go to bed, I look at them and say, oh, my, why don't you behave like that when you are during the day, you know? So I know it's going to be higher than that. I mean, higher.
Higher than that.
Definitive.
More mothers say that.
Higher.
The actual number of mothers who've gazed at their child and wondered how he could be such a devil during the day is 84. You're right, Teresa. It is much higher. Oh, yeah. Teresa, we left off with a jack as your base card.
Okay. I'm going to go forward, okay? And I'm going to go lower than a jack.
She wants to play the jack, and she says lower. It is a 10.
Oh, my goodness. I don't like that 10, so I'm going to freeze.
Well, we move over the freeze bar and protect that position for Teresa. Question 3 goes to you, Teresa. And, remember the last question? Well, we asked 100 third-grade boys, have you ever looked at your mom while she was sleeping and thought, she looks so sweet and peaceful when she's asleep? How could she yell at me like that during the day? How many third-grade boys have looked at their sleeping mom and thought, how could she yell at me like that all day?
Well, I go back to the same thing. My kids, they get up in the morning before I do. So I know sometimes they come over and watch me because I'm halfway asleep and they look at me, give me a kiss and leave, you know. And I believe that is exactly what they're thinking, you know, because I yell a lot, you know. You can see from my temper. So I said it's going to be a high number, probably about 69.
69 out of 100 third-grade boys said, yeah, that's the way they feel. Dwight?
Well, I don't think that children of that age really consider that much, remember that long. I think it's going to be lower.
You say a little lower?
Yes.
The question definitely puts the shoe on the other foot, though.
Right.
The actual number of third-grade boys who've looked at their sleeping mom and thought, how could she yell at me like that during the day, is 62. Dwight is right. It is just a little lower. Dwight, you have a 6.
Please change it.
Winning the question, you have the right to change the base card. A queen is a good change.
Lower.
Lower than the queen. Yes, a 10.
Freeze.
Now, as we move over the freeze bar, both players have a 10. They both need 3 cards. Someone's going to have a long way to go because this is sudden death. Dwight, we asked 100 bachelors, have you ever had a romantic interlude in a compact car? How many bachelors have had a romantic interlude in a compact car?
Well, I'm going to tell you frankly, this is going to have to be just a guess out of thin air as far as I'm personally concerned. I've had no experience in that respect. When I was a bachelor, they didn't have compact cars. I would say 20.
Did you enjoy the Model T, Dwight?
Oh, the Model T was a wonderful car.
Oh, I see. All right. Dwight says that 20 out of 100 bachelors have had a romantic interlude in a compact car. And now, friends, it's time to ask Teresa what she feels about that.
Well, in Spain, we don't have big size car like you do in here. I mean, all we have for a long time is the little Seat, which is like the Fiat. 600, very, very tiny car.
Teeny
like the
tiny.
Honda, very tiny.
Little tiny.
And I have my own experience on one of those cars. So
Somehow I knew that, friends.
I know it's going to be higher than that.
You say higher.
Sure.
Do you recommend compact cars, Teresa?
No, they are too uncomfortable.
Oh. The actual number of bachelors who've had a romantic interlude in a compact car is 43. Teresa's right is higher. Teresa, sudden death. You have a 10 needing 3 cards. Dwight with a 10 needs 3. You've got control. Play it or pass
Well,
it.
like I keep saying, you know, I am a lady, so I pass it to him.
All right, Dwight,
Very
you
generous.
must turn them all over. If not, Teresa goes for the big money. With a 10, what do you
Lower.
say? Lower, he says. No, it's not. Teresa wins it again. Well, she is a tough champion.
She is
Dwight,
really rough.
thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Enjoy your retirement.
I will do that.
Dwight McKinney. Teresa Cantrell, come on down here. Teresa adds another $200, and she goes for a lot more with the money cards right after this.
Hey, it's Fred Rogan. This is GSN Live. Lots more prizes for you today.
Log on to settlementfunding.com.
Life doesn't wait. Why should you?
And once again, it's time to wish good luck to a fine champion. Teresa, did you cut those money cards?
I sure did.
Let's get up there and clean up. Come on, you deserve it. Teresa, get up there for the big money. Here we go, Janice and Melinda. If you will, start dealing them out as we give Teresa $200 of new money and 3 cards on the bottom line. To bet as you will. Almost dropped one, didn't you, Jan? Up to the second level, we add another $200, 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money. Teresa, you're a delight. You deserve a big one. The fingers are crossed. Here's $200. And you can change the base card if you need to. Thank you, Melinda. We'll start Teresa with 200 and a 5.
5. I change that car, please.
You must change it. You must play this one. You can only change it once. A king is a good change.
Okay, that is a lot better, okay? So I'm going to go all of it lower.
$200. That this card is lower than a king. It is with a 2.
Good. All of it higher.
400. Higher than a 2. Yes, it
Get
is.
lower.
For 1,600 lower. Oh, yeah. And you have cleaned up the board on the bottom level, and we're going to move up a not-so-good card to give you another 200
Change that
and
car,
1,800.
please.
Made a great change before. Can she do it again? An 8.
All of it higher.
No.
Excuse me, I'm messed up now. I'm nervous. Lower.
Lower. Oh, because you can't go any higher.
Oh, lower.
$3,600.
All of
If this
it.
is lower, it is. Still a good card.
Okay, I'm going to go half of it. Half of it.
1,800.
Lower than a queen.
$1,800. Lower than a queen. Yes, she's right again. 5,400. Teresa, you are right up the middle. Be careful.
Okay, $50. I'm greedy. Lower than an 8.
We've only seen the one low card. She's not
Yes, I
getting
wanna
carried
know.
away. That minimum bet on the middle card lower. And she's right with a 2. The second deuce comes up. $5,450. Teresa, what are you going
I
to do?
have to go. All of it. Higher.
Come on. This would be $10,900 if this is higher. Yes! $10,900 in cash. Teresa, way to go. You see how much money you've got now? And this delightful lady now has $18,100 in cash. And I know they don't pay a lot of money in the Navy, so you can sure use that. We'll be back with a new challenger right after this. Way to go.
Who's that? Oh, yeah, that's me.
Visit us on the web.
Okay, Teresa. Janice deals out 2 brand new decks of cards. Here comes a new challenger on Card Shark. Dan Stansbury. Hello, Dan. I'm fine. Nice to have you here. Why don't you tell us about yourself?
My name is Dan Stansbury. I am a publisher in San Diego, California, the most beautiful city in the world, and I publish a very elite homeowners magazine down in San Diego. I have 4 brothers, and I love all sports, skiing especially, and I'm looking forward to winning a lot of money today.
Good, well.
Sorry to say that.
Oh, no problem. I'm still knowing the greatest.
Oh, she's... Well, I told you she was honest, Dad.
That's right.
Publishing business, that's kind of a rough one to get started with something in that business.
Really,
isn't it?
surprisingly enough, I started with $200. Didn't really know that much about it other than I had some experience selling advertising, and I managed to get out there, and now I'm publishing one of the best magazines in San Diego.
Very good. Sounds like you're up against a formidable opponent there, Teresa.
Oh,
Dan, you
good.
cut the cards?
Yes, I did.
Then good luck. We'll start the best 2 out of 3 with a question to Teresa. Teresa, remember Bo Derek, the star of the movie 10? You didn't see Bo Derek, very pretty lady? Well, recently, her husband photographed her in the nude for an article in Playboy. So we asked 100 married men, if Playboy offered you $10,000 to photograph your wife in the nude, would you do it? How many men would photograph their wife in the nude for Playboy for $10,000?
Well, $10,000 are very tentative, but the male ego have to be there, you know. So I don't think too many men are going to allow their wife, even if they give him $10,000. But some of them will probably let it go. So I will say about 39.
39 out of 100 married men would photograph their wife in the nude for 10 grand.
She's got good reasoning, but I think that the wife has got something to say in this, too. And even though $10,000 is a lot of money, I really think that's going to be lower.
You say lower than that? A lot of agreement from the audience. The actual number of men who would photograph their wife in the nude for $10,000 is 41, not lower. By 2, it is higher. Teresa starts off the match with a 7.
Oh, change that card, please.
Getting rid of the middle card. A jack, a little better.
Jack, okay, it's a little bit better. Lower than a
Lower
jack.
than a jack. Yes, a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. Oh, no.
Oh.
And Dan, you get a free chance
I'm
to
ready.
play.
All right, that's higher than 3. Higher than
Higher
a 3.
than a 3. A 6.
Oh, 3's on the 6, please.
Dan takes a 1-card advantage. Filling the spaces for Teresa. And Dan, here's your first question.
I'm ready.
Dan, we asked 100 Sunday school teachers, do you think it is wrong to pray for money? How many Sunday school teachers think it's wrong to pray for money?
Well, I'll tell you right now, just before coming on this show, I was in the bathroom saying, please, Jesus, help me. And I think though, it is a bad thing to pray for money when you're, it's like greed, and I think greed's against religion. So I'm going to say that that they would say, I'd say about 30.
30 out of 100 Sunday school teachers said, now how many said it's wrong? You say 30
I say 30 say it's wrong.
Higher or lower, Teresa?
I think I go lower than that. It's they preach, you know, religion, and it's no way they're gonna allow something like that. You know, they're supposed to teach you good things.
He said how many?
Lower.
How many said it's wrong? He said
I
30.
said it's lower than 30.
Let's say it's wrong.
Yes. No, higher. Excuse me, higher.
Ooh, that sounded like it's where your thinking was
Yes,
going.
yes.
All right.
I got messed up.
Higher than 30 say it's wrong to pray for money.
Yes.
Okay? All right. We never want to misinterpret your answer.
Yes.
The actual number of Sunday school teachers who think it's wrong to pray for money is 21. It is not lower. It is higher.
All
Dan,
right.
Not higher. It's lower. I beg your
Change
pardon.
that card, please. Change that card.
And now Dan can get rid of that 6 with a 7. Not a good change.
I'm going higher.
Higher than a 7. No. 2 is not higher. And this time it's Teresa with a free chance off the jack.
Lower.
Lower than a jack. No. King is not lower. Neither player advances. Having some problems getting untracked with this one. Teresa, question 3 to you. And we've got a little visual question here for you, Teresa. Let me show you this and show our audience. Now, take a look at this picture. We showed this picture to 100 adults. And we asked them, who is this? How many adults knew that this is a picture of Porky Pig?
Well, if they have kids, they should know. You know, I learn all the characters' names for my kids. So, do they say if they have kids?
No, just 100 adults at random.
Okay, I said anyway, this is a cartoon character, you know. So I say fairly high, probably about 59.
59 out of 100 adults.
Listen, Porky Pig has been around for a long time, and that famous Warner Brothers cartoon, I'm going to say that's a lot higher.
You say higher than that?
A lot higher.
Well, the actual number of adults who knew that this is a picture of Porky Pig is 85.
All right.
That's all, folks, 85. And Dan,
Let's
you
do
got
it again. Change that 7. Give me an ace.
Trying to improve it? He did
All
with
right.
the Queen.
Queen's going to be lower than the Queen. Lower than the Queen.
And Teresa with a free chance to play off the Jack.
Well, I'm going to go again. Lower than
Lower,
Jack.
she says. This time it is.
Great, I'll freeze.
And we move over the freeze bar. Teresa needs 3 cards. Dan needs 3 cards. Someone's got a long way to go, and we'll be right back right after this.
Hey, it's Fred Rogan, GSN Live. You know what, that Porky Pig.
Confidential evaluation.
In the middle of game 1, Teresa now with an 8 needs 3 cards. Dan with a queen needs 3. We pick up sudden death. Someone has to win it right here. Dan, we found 100 ex-convicts. These are all men who have served time in prison. And we asked them, if we offered you $1 million to go back to jail for 10 years, would you do it? How many ex-convicts said for $1 million they'd go back to jail for 10 years?
I'll tell you right now, for $1 million, I'd go to jail for 10
Really?
years, yeah. But, I mean, you're already in jail. They're used to the jail life. The $1 million is
They're
asking for
ex-convicts.
free.
They're not in there now. They're ex-convicts.
Oh, they're ex-convicts.
Yes.
I'd say that's going to be a pretty good number, but I'm going to say about 53.
53 out of 100 ex-convicts would go back to jail for 10 years for $1 million, Teresa.
Well, after you watch all those movies, you know, they are sick and tired of being there. I don't think they want to come back. Doesn't matter how much money you offer them, you know. So I'm going to go lower than that.
You say lower?
Sure.
The actual number of ex-convicts who, if offered $1 million, would go back to jail for 10 years is 31. Teresa's right. It is lower, and Teresa gets that all-important control in sudden death. Both players need 3 cards, and Teresa's already passing it. Dan, you need them all. One
I'm ready
mistake
to win.
belongs to Teresa with a queen.
We're going lower than that queen.
He says lower. It is a 9.
And lower than the 9.
Lower than a 9. No, it's not. Teresa wins game 1, getting control in sudden death. Yeah, it kind of looked like in that one, whoever got control in sudden death was really sitting in the catbird seat. And now Janice will deal out same 2 decks of cards. With the next cards, we'll quickly get into game 2. And a question to you, Teresa. Teresa, we found 100 Russian immigrants, all people who have recently left the Soviet Union to move to the United States. And we asked them, in the Soviet Union, did you ever have to wait in line for more than 2 hours to buy food? How many Russian immigrants had to wait in line more than 2 hours to buy food?
I heard a lot about Russian, okay? And I know they have lines on the stores to go in there for people that been there. So I said it's going to be just about halfway, you know, I mean about 52.
52 out of 100 said they had to wait in line more than 2 hours for food, eh?
I've got to go above that. It's simply because I know they have to wait in lines over there for a lot of things. I'm going to say it's going to be higher than that.
You say higher than that?
Yeah.
I suspect that they have a Russian version of Card Sharks. They'll ask how many people in the U.S. had to wait in line more than 2 hours for gas.
Yeah.
Teresa says 52. Dan says higher, and the actual number of Russian immigrants who had to wait in line 2 hours to buy food is 80.
All right.
Higher. And Dan gets to start off game number 2
Let's
with
go.
a 9.
Let's change that card, please.
Changing the 9. A 3.
All right, higher than a 3.
Higher than a 3. A 6.
Oh, freeze on that 6. Freeze.
Dan freezes. He has a 1-card advantage in a game he needs, and we'll be right back with these nice people right after this.
Welcome back to GSN Live.
592-6509.
Well, that's about all the time we have for now. We'll invite Dan and Teresa back on our next show to finish the match. Teresa's been a very good day for you. $18,200 you've won so far and still going strong. Dan's going to try to stop her. Hope you come back and join us for that. Nice people joined us here in the studio from my old hometown in New York City and also from as far away as West Sussex, England. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, as always, for joining us at home, and I do hope you'll see us.